Hi, my name is Laurie Croft. I'm a holistic health coach, a massage therapist, and a yoga teacher. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious, organic, healthy, raw pumpkin pie. Super duper easy. So we're going to start with the crust. I've got 2.5, maybe a little bit more of raw pecans. And then I've got some dates, and in our pie crust we're going to use 6 dates. These are called Mejdul dates. You can soak these if you want to. There's a pit in them, so you have to pit them so they'll open up like that. So we'll take the pecans and pour them into our food processor. Put our lid on. You can use a blender if you have a Vitamix too. I haven't tried it. Okay, I'm going to add my dates. 6 of them right here. And we'll blend that up until they're crumbly, not too Okay, and I like to add a little dash of cinnamon in there just for the fun of it. Okay, so we're going to take a peek at this and see how it looks. Looks pretty good. It's crumbly and not too sticky. Okay, so that's the consistency that you want it at. So I'm going to dump this whole thing into my pie plate, and with my magic massage hands I'm going to pat it down into the pie plate. So I try to start from the center and squish it out to the sides. There's a nice chunky date right there. That's our pie crust. Pecans, dates, a little dash of salt, a little dash of cinnamon, and you're done. So now what I'm going to do while I'm making the pumpkin part is, again, I'm going to put this in the fridge to chill it up and let it kind of set a little bit better. Now for the yummy pumpkin part. I'm using organic pumpkin from Corvallis, Oregon, which is my hometown. And we're going to use about 10 to 12 dates. It depends on how sweet you want it. And I've got my spices here. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. That's in there. And I'm going to throw in a dash of vanilla. We're going to take our pumpkin, organic pumpkin, and plop it into the food processor. This is so easy. You can do this in less than a half hour. Probably less than 15 minutes. And I'm going to sprinkle in my spices. Oops. Get this thing spinning first, and then I'll toss the dates in one at a time. Alright, just going to mix up those spices and things. And a dash of vanilla. I'm not measuring, I'm just dashing. And one more thing to add in is coconut oil, just a little teaspoon. So I'll plop that in there. We're going to let this process until you can't see the chunkiness of the dates. You'll see a little bit because I can't get it smooth. But you want to get it as smooth as possible. From time to time you're going to want to open up the lid and scrape the sides down so you get everything in there mixed nice and evenly. Make sure there's still some big chunks of dates in there. We want those smoothed out. Like any good chef or cook, whatever you want to call yourself, you want to taste your stuff, make sure that it's good enough to eat. I'll do that again. And like any good chef, you want to try out your stuff before you send it out to other people. So I'm going to give this a taste test. Make sure I got enough dates in there and spices. Yeah, that tastes like pumpkin pie. That's yummy. So I'm going to get my pie crust out of the fridge. There it is, all beautiful. Look at that. Look how nice and thick that is. Just gonna take all of this out of the container here and pop it into our pie plate. And just smoosh that around, make it look pretty. That's gonna be delicious. So easy. Delicious, organic pumpkin pie. Good enough to lick the spoon.